Hello and welcome back to Boring Dad Gaming, where today we're going to be playing some more Baldur's Gate 3. First of all, a couple of announcements. Quickly, I've reinstalled the game on a SSD, solid state drive, so I'm hoping that's going to resolve some of the issues we've seen with particularly texture pop-in and some longer loading times, even just between dialogues and stuff. I've had a little test with it, and it does seem to be better. I have seen some texture pop-in, but less than I was seeing before, so hopefully that solved that. I think it's also allowed me to push the graphics settings a little bit higher than they were previously, so hopefully we'll notice a bit more sort of sharper, crisper looking visuals, which should be good. That's about it. The only other thing I've done before starting today, I just went through and I've dumped a load of the sort of books and scrolls and stuff we no longer needed on the ground, so my personal inventory looks a little bit better than it did before. But that aside, I think we're good to go. So we're going to... Oh, let me just... Self on top where I... Oh, that didn't work. There we go. Me on top. So we're going to head out into... Well, into Act 2 proper. I'm excited. I've no idea of where we're going or what's going to happen. So here's another broken moon lantern. We've already got one of these.
A broken moon lantern catches your eye. Its glow now snuffed out.
So that's the second one we've seen. But it's kind of suggested that we need a working one if we're going to survive what we're going to come across. So what's this say? I've been given the crucial task to clear the entrance to Grimforge for future expeditions. True Soul Near will follow once the entrance is cleared. As I make my way to the entrance, I can't help but feel excitement. What might we find here that Ketheric created so long ago, now sealed by the curse? Grimforge could hold untold treasures for the Absolute's uses. I will continue to explore and document my findings. The entrance is currently blocked by vines and rubble, quite cursed. Explosives ought to do the job, though I'm not as experienced in such matters as I would wish to be. I set up the explosives with care, though I admit I'm almost afraid to detonate them. There's no telling what power these cursed vines hold and what might lie beyond, or whether I've even set things up correctly. Absolute, protect me. Well, I'm guessing it didn't, because you're there and you're dead. But it's probably related to this entrance. In fact, you can see that there are sort of metal doors here covered by vines that have been blown wide open. But we're going through in the opposite direction. Here we go to the Shadow Curse lands. We don't have a working lantern, so this is going to be interesting.
The shadow-cast lands. Makes back home in the Underdark seem...
Those shadows.
I didn't skip that,
There's
by the way.
power coursing through them. Oddly familiar. Better stay on alert.
What I can do with Shadowheart is you can set the helmets to hide during dialogue, so maybe we'll do that.
Moonrise Towers lies ahead. We must venture on, however bleak the path.
Does look pretty bleak. What we got?
Energy is draining. The darkness is taking its toll.
I can barely think straight. This place saps the very thoughts from your mind.
Okay, not good. What does the journal entry say? A deadly shadow curse plagues this land. Nair had a moon lantern to protect himself from it. We may need to find something similar if we want to survive. Yeah, so I did wonder when we saw Elminster whether... In fact, we're going to have to...
Seek and you shall find me.
Oh no, I mean exit turn-based mode, that's what we want. Yeah, I was wondering if Elminster might be able to repair our lantern, but he won't. While we're in turn-based mode, let's have a quick look around and see if there's anything obvious that might help us out here. Shadow Root Sack. Don't really want to have to proceed in turn-based mode because it keeps triggering every time I take damage. maybe we just should proceed like this. It's over there. Some ruins over there. Maybe we'll go that way. Once we found a way to protect ourselves in this, I guess we'll have an easier time of exploring. So let's just try and beeline it towards what we think.
That light.
Or what
It's
light?
protecting me from the curse.
This stuff? Can we take...
Let's march!
Yeah, I've got the lantern, haven't I?
Long road ahead.
Get over there. Oh, okay, let's take Karlak there.
Oh, I could go for a good meal. This place is heavy.
Okay, let's
Long way to go still.
let's get over here because I think that light will stop them taking damage in the interim.
For now, to new horizons.
My faith protects me.
Looking ahead.
I can feel the shadow's power here, but they don't seem to be harming me.
Yes? Let's go.
Get these two down
Time to
here.
dally. Onward. The Dark Lady shields me. I can feel her.
Can't give up now.
Okay, better.
Attention!
So, can we get this thing? Vitriol of Shadowroot sack. I was wondering if we might... Oh, okay, you've all run over here. Okay. I should have seen that coming, I suppose. I guess we can do...
Whatever it takes.
Excellent choice.
Shadowheart, what are you doing over there now?
Ready.
Okay, so I was going to say, let's do a heal. And let's talk to Shadowheart while we...
Let's move.
The shadow curse. It doesn't seem to affect me like it does others. Not as badly, at least. Do you know what this means? I must be blessed. Lady Shah is protecting me where others are left to face her wrath. She loves me. She must do.
First time I've been out of the element in the dark.
This is no cavern. This is true darkness. Perhaps Lady Shah will show you a path to her embrace if you are worthy. Lady Shah wouldn't bless me like this for no reason. There must be something she wants of me. Those signs we found about Dark Justiciars, perhaps they were no coincidence. In either case, I need to watch for any place dedicated to Lady Shah. A temple, perhaps.
You've still got something to say, let's try again.
All these telltale signs of Dark Justiciars that we've been seeing. I'm having a hard time believing they're a coincidence.
Could be nothing all the same. Lands like these must have seen all sorts throughout the years.
Still, there may be more to it. I need to keep alert, in case that suspicion amounts to anything.
Quick look at the journal. So we've got some, yeah, so these sort of glowy lights are like a little way to get some safe harbour for a time. Need something a little more permanent. Why does tell you what, Shadowheart? Let's separate. If you're so protected,
Might find
You
something
can have a little look
useful.
round. What have we got? Ooh. Rare ingredients. Interesting.
Onward in her name.
Okay, let's look at the Druid's journal. A handwritten journal abandoned for some 50 years. It details the Druid's attempt to learn more about the Shadow Curse. The entries grow shorter and more sporadic as time passes. Made good progress through the mountains. Seeing the curse for the first time filled me with an awe and fear that was difficult to describe. No writing could have prepared me, nor any artist's rendition. As grave as the Archdruid Halsin's warnings were, they were still lacking when compared to the reality. I shall make camp soon and press on in the morning, though in truth, such terms have little meaning in this place. A dreadful night. The campfire needed thrice the wood that would normally be needed in order to keep it burning. Terrible sounds came to my ears from beyond the firelight. Rest has not restored me. If anything, I feel weaker, but I must persevere. I must trust in Sylvanas. I must venture deeper. Creatures from the darkness, foul things. One grazed me, only my torch saved me. Deep darkness. Flames are instantly doused, the wound stings. Flesh is turning black with corruption. The shadows are growing stronger, they're spreading. I need to return to light. The wood will not burn, I can barely see the page. I'm surrounded.
The search notes on the Shadow Curse. May be wise to heed what's said here.
Okay, so I'm actually wondering if we can put like a light spell on ourselves or something, and that might help protect us as we're walking around. Has anyone got that?
Should have wished to
I got
live
dancing
more
lights, not quite the same
interesting
thing. What's Gael got?
No rest for the wicked, I see.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
Light. Infuse an object with an aura of light. Okay, well why don't we infuse me? How long does that last? Till a long rest, I guess.
Never
I
a
guess.
dull moment.
So is that going to help protect me? Oh, yeah, it does actually. Well, that's cool. We'll take this thing.
For me.
It'll do for now, won't it? I still kind of want to get to a place where we can be a little more permanently protected. What's this?
Eyes open.
It's Harper's down
Watch the
there.
shadows.
Let's go talk to them. There's beacons as well. We should light those. I've just walked past one I know, but
Stay together. Keep to the light. Stop! Who's there?
a ranger who knows the marks of a hunting party. What are you tracking?
It'll be you unless you show yourself. Come out, slowly. Jonas, move in!
Uh-oh.
Jonas! Jonas!
I'm here! Where are you?
Jonas? Can you see our torches?
I can't see anything! Something's wrong.
Follow my voice. Come back to the light.
Who's there? Meg? Is that...
Jonas? Jonas.
I think we've just become prey. Stick together, stay in the light, no heroics.
Harpers! You heard the man! To arms!
Okay, we got a fight. What have we got? We've got shadows and a harper who is dead. Quick examine of these because reduce them. They count as undead, which is interesting. So I think there's some stuff we could do against them. Certainly Shadowheart can, I think. Okay, so what we got? We got 24 HP. Jonas has got a bit more. They're level 5. So I think I could sneak attack this one. I'm not going to do the Hunter's Mark yet. I think I should be able to kill... Okay, so I don't have advantage on that. It's got to be 5 meters. I would have thought they were within 5 meters, but I guess not. Okay, yeah, so I respec to get rid of that archery feat, I think. Okay, well if I don't have advantage on that one, I think what I do then is go on this one. Don't think we need to crit it. Second attack him. Now this dude. So I don't have my bonus anymore, but I've still got this. So let's use that. We'll go on him. Yeah, let's crit him. He's got the most health, so that'd be good. Okay. And I'm gonna sort of run around here. Might be able to hide before the beginning of next turn. They hit hard, don't they? How much health have these harpers got? Hey, Karlach. Obviously we want to get you in ASAP. We need to think about lighting that brazier as well. She actually can get there, so let's put on... This is what I was thinking of, the radiant damage. Maybe we could do that. Does he count as undead? He probably does. Yeah. So can we attack him? Not this turn. So let's get there. We'll put on our rage, and we'll go and attack that one. God, there's one here as well. Didn't even notice that. Anyway, let's stick with this plan. What's this? Netherese Orb Blast cantrip. Cantrips. Gale triggers the orb in his chest, destroying everything and everyone in a wide radius. Okay, well maybe we don't need to resort to that quite yet. Not looking well set up for a fireball down there. Disadvantage because he's too close. Is he gonna... I don't think he's gonna take opportunity attack. His strength being reduced isn't really much of an issue, is it? 75 on 3. Let's do that.
Talk to me.
Shadow Heart there. Surely we can do something here. Where is sort of control, destroy undead thing? Does she have that? Turn and got this is radiant damage, so I would imagine that these are going to be disadvantages. Yeah. I think she probably took a hit. Missed anyway. It's reeling. That's good. That's the new armor coming into effect there. So let's try this guiding bolt then. 75. Yeah, the vulnerable too. So that's good. She has got some healing. We could do. Attack. I don't think that's going to affect the allies, but certainly Gale. Bit of bless as well. I think he's surely. I mean, not that it matters because he's got 7 health, but I think we can sneak attack him.
Time to press ahead.
Oh, so we got 18, 22. I think have we got like a radiant arrow or something? Darkness, I would have thought. I mean, it's good. Necrotic will heal them, so not that one either. Shoot it, I think. Got my. Okay, I guess that was bonus attack included. Pretty much me. Okay, so there's 2 more. There's this one, and maybe one that's currently invisible.
Yeah?
What happens if she turns the brazier on? Oh, we don't need to do the radiant attack now, do we? I mean, it's 1 left. Yeah, we'll do reckless. Okay, so there's an invisible one, we think. There it is. There it goes. Hey, Gale. I mean, it is hurt.
Step by step.
I wonder if maybe we chuck a firebolt at it. 95, that's pretty good.
Got to focus. Heading there.
I wonder if a sacred flame. There it goes.
Well done. Now we've got to move. I know a safe place. Give me your map. Keep your torch high. If you step into the shadows, you'll be felled in a heartbeat.
Thanks, but I'm heading to Moonrise Towers.
Your funeral. Far as we can tell, there's no way through. The shadows will get you eventually, the deeper in you go. Keep to the light to buy yourself some time. Harpers, move out!
Okay, so what is this this stuff that they drop? First of all, what's Jonas got? Nothing amazing.
In her former life, this girl played in the nearby woods. She was always the best at climbing trees.
Might be useful.
You see a man stalking slowly through the woods, bow half drawn. If he bags a deer, the whole family will be kept fed all winter.
Go heal on Gale.
Take your...
Alright, what now? Oh, I'll give it a shot.
You sense a young woman gazing at moonrise towers in awe. Perhaps one day she will get to gaze out from atop it, she hopes.
Okay, let's have a quick look at the map then. So she said there's somewhere we could go. That's going to be this one, isn't it? Last light in. So let's kind of head towards there first then. It's going to be this
I'll
way.
catch a break.
What was that blade I picked up? Nothing special. Charming little egg.
That dead bird's been corrupted by the shadows. Would be wise to leave it alone.
Me two ice balls in this chest. Right. Okay. Amazing. Jump up there. Take a couple of charming little eggs.
Bet I can crack that open.
Only a 10, I think we'll give that a go, as long as it's not a 1. Oh. Realised too late I was going to take damage on that. Everyone else will probably be a bit smarter about the way they come down. I want to go across here by the look of it. Say.
This
Say.
place is protected. Must be the refuge. For a warm bed and full stomach, look no further. Welcome to the Last Light Inn.
That's good. Can we get through here?
No shadows here. Something must be keeping it at bay.
You there! Step forward and keep your hands off your weapons.
Did you
Easy.
just save your life?
He's with me.
Come. Jahira!
Ooh, Gahira. Hello. A bit older than last time I saw her. This is once. I wish people would simply say hello.
Hello.
They're just soldiers, and this is the thanks I get?
Kindness is too often a decoy. This is why we're here, you see. It is a curious creature that hides all manner of secrets. But if there's one thing that we know, it's that it knows its own kind. You should never have come here, true soul.
I'm not a true soul.
Stop!
Mol?
What are you doing?
king!
Hey.
He's the one who saved us!
He's the one who protected the Emerald Grove.
Yup. Didn't leave a goblin standing. Not so bad to hang around with either. Saved two of my friends. One from a harpy, and one from a mad druid with a snake. Didn't make a fuss about thieving either. I pretty much trust him with my life.
A true soul with a mind of his own? How is that possible?
Because of this artifact.
What in the hells is that thing?
So for anyone who is wondering who this lady is and why I sort of made particular note of it, it's she was a character in both Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 as a sort of party NPC or party character, and a bit of a fan favourite as well. So it's very good to see her again in this. Let's tell her everything we know about it.
Congratulations. You've earned yourself the benefit of the doubt. Hear me, Harpers. All clear. At ease. I'll not pretend to understand what that artifact is. But I'm old and wise enough to recognize a sliver of hope when it crawls out of the dark. Tell me, why have you come here?
To destroy the Absolute in its lair, Moonrise Towers.
Then you found an ally in me. For that is precisely why I am here. There's food in the inn over there. Beds too if you require rest. Aloe oil in the cupboard, in case the vines gave you a rash. Settle in. Then come join me for a drink. You may just be the godsend we've been praying for.
Cool.
Look, this is knocking around here, right?
Could be. We got some infernal iron to give him. Got a travel point. Yeah, why don't we talk to Karlach first? It's probably about Damon.
Oh my god, soldier.
Oh.
That's Jaheira. The Jaheira.
You know her?
Not personally. I mean, I wish. She's an absolute legend. Years ago, over a century, Jaheira was part of a group
There we go.
that saved Baldur's Gate from Sarevok, a Baal sport trying to plunge the city into war. My mum used to tell us stories about them. The legends who protected the city from evil. She said Jaheira was a powerful druid. Adamant. Tough. I've told myself those stories 1,000 times since. I never thought I'd meet Jaheira. She's a hero, and I was always some outer city kid. Can't believe she wants to talk to us about working together. What a day!
And we're all sort of covered in blood spatter, but we'll try and make as good an opinion, as good as a first impression as we can. There's a trader over here.
Stock up while you can. I only hope I brought enough to see us through.
Anything I could have for free? Very persuasive.
Cheeky. But, since you're asking...
What did I get? What did I get? A supply pack. Okay, cool. Well, let's actually buy some stuff
If you're
too.
alright by Jaheira, you're alright by me.
See what you've got. Purple things. Shield of Devotion. Additional spell slot. Shield Bash. If a foe hits you with a melee attack, you can use your reaction to knock it prone. I mean, the only one who uses a shield is Shadowheart, and she's just got this adamantine one that we forged that just happens to also be really good. It does also have Shield Bash, so... what else have we got here? Quarterstaff. Incandescent Staff. So it gives ranged spell attack +1, that's good. Resistance to fire damage is pretty good. Plus you get a free firebolt and fireball. I mean, that's Really good. What is Gale currently using? Morning Frost. Which actually, I mean, it does extra cold damage, but we don't use it as a like melee weapon, do we? Don't deal much cold damage. I think honestly, maybe we might consider swapping that out. Some dice. What we got? Shield. So, what's he using in his next slot? Magic missiles. Which is good, but that's pretty good though. Giving him shield, like for free, essentially, would be good. Protection from missiles. Also good. 2 weapon fighting. When you make an attack with your offhand weapon, you can add your ability modifier to the damage of the attack. Not bad, but I've got this gloves of archery thing, so I'm kind of committed to using those, and that's the only sort of two-handed thing we're using at the moment. Let's see what else we've got here. Obsidian-laced robe. On a successful saving throw against a foe's spell, we deal fire damage to them, so it's almost like a mini hellish rebuke. And resistance to fire damage. So what is Gale currently wearing? Oh, he's got this poison one. He doesn't... It looks cool, but actually he doesn't really do poison damage, so he doesn't really benefit from it. So let's start adding things to the pot here. So I quite like those. Both for Gale. Clothing. You gain bull's strength and increase your strength score by 2. Oh yeah, okay, that's probably a spell. Or is it? It cannot be... Passive. That is really good, isn't it? Okay, so let's switch over to her. So we've got this Blood Guzzler Guard, which I like. Gives a bit of extra damage, but just being able to increase her strength by 2. She's either got 17 or 18, I'm not quite sure which. So that would be, she'd get the full benefits of that. Cannot be pushed against your will. And Bull Rush, I think that's got to be a must for her as well. Okay, what's this? Yun T Scale Mail, medium armor. What do I wear? Light armor. I don't know if I can wear medium armor, but let's have a look. You add your dex modifier to your armor class. Additionally, this armor does not impose disadvantage on stealth checks. I like the look of my armor, but I tell you what, that seems pretty good. Shade Clinger. While obscured, the wearer has advantage on saving throws. Stealth +1. Skin armor. So dealing damage with an unarmed attack, so that's more of a monk thing. Defender Great Axe. Making a first attack of the round, you can reduce this weapon's enchantment by 1 to increase your armor class and saving throw by 1. I do kind of like the sword we're using at the moment, though. It's just a great sword. I like that silence thing it's got. Yeah, okay. I'll maybe stick with what we've got for now. Teleport wherever you fire this arrow. That's interesting. Yeah, we've got Cloak of Protection. Oh, I think that's got to be a must as well. We'll definitely find a use for that. Morning Star +1. So what's Shadowheart's weapon at the moment? What's this? So it's got... It's the radiant damage. She'll maybe keep... These are just +1 weapons, I think. Okay, so what else did I like here? I quite like the shield, so we'll add that. Gale's not actually wearing gloves, so if he had protection from missiles, that'd be a great addition to him. It's getting quite expensive now. So it actually says he's not proficient with medium armor. It doesn't say that for me. So I think this would be good for me. Add your dex modifier to your armor class. That is really good. I think I have to take that. I like the look of the one I'm wearing. That'll be a lot better. Okay, well we must have some stuff to sell to kind of offset this a little bit. Let's have a look. Sort of screams. Okay. We probably need to make some hard choices here in terms of what we sell. Don't need that. I'm going to get rid of this because I've kind of committed now to using the one I'm using. Voice of the Circle. I think we keep that. Oh, we need to return this to someone, so we're keeping that. It's all these potions I don't really use. I mean, maybe I should use them, but... Get rid of this. I need some of those resistances ones. Interesting. Charming little legs. I guess I will sell this to the camp. I just wondered if they, because they had like an odd description, whether it be something more practical. These things are weird, aren't they? I think I'm going to sell them though. They didn't really come up, and we're kind of past that area now. Mitigated some, but the others might have other stuff we can sell. Some cool stuff though. Gale, yeah, why don't you sell that now? Sell. We found a way to craft weapons and stuff yet. Maybe that'll come up later, I'm not sure. That's a bit of money though, these. They are heavy, tell you what. So, let's get rid. I mean, the armor she's got now is so much better, so yeah. Actually put that in there as well, because I think the spare hat that... I think this might be better. Karlach. But we can sell that. Sell that. Sell our 19... Well, I should... Yeah, let's sell 19 bottles of water. Keep the fire. We probably don't need this mould anymore. Some of this stuff either. Okay, so let's equip some of this stuff then. So it was good. We got some good stuff, particularly for Gale. Just let's do it like this. So Gale, let's give you that. what we're going to do with the cloak of protection. I might take it for myself, but we'll see. Clothing. Shield. Shield, I think we'll give to Gale. All that stuff. And the Staff of Crones. Oh yeah, we're going to give him that as well. That's a spell, so yeah, it's not quite the same as a passive, but fine. That's why it doesn't look too bad. I still kind of look like my old look, but that's all right. What do we buy? So I've got 19 AC now. If I put this on, I do actually get 20. Maybe I'll keep... Or maybe Karlach might be a better one for that, though. So 19 AC now. That's pretty good for a barbarian in just clothing, isn't it? I might still wear my old cloak then. I bought anything else? Might have been it. Oh. Yeah, so she's on 19 now, so if she wears this, it shouldn't drop. Still 19. Not too bad. I kind of prefer her default look, to be honest, but that's alright. I won't... Will I sell that now? I'm not sure. Probably, because this is that good. So if we just go to Karlach... Her strength is now 20, so if I pop this on, yeah, 18. So that is pretty good for her. I think we talk to the trader again. Let's sell some of this old gear.
Bloody army.
Stock up while you can. I only hope I've brought enough to see us through.
That. I didn't really get anything. Oh, we were going to give that to Karlach as well, weren't we? We sold our helm, which we will do that. Sell that. Sell the staff. It is a good one, but I think this one will be better for him. Probably it. So we got nearly 3 grand again. That's not too bad. It's not too bad. Golden masterpiece. What was that? Sell an item worth at least 1,000 gold. Did I?
It's for a good cause.
It's worth 1,000 gold. I sold.
Not as bad as it could have.
If you're
Certain
all
now.
right by Jaheira, you're all right by me.
What did I sell? Oh, probably the staff. Yeah, okay. Fair dues.
Take care now.
Alright, so let's put this helm on Karlach. Looks a bit silly, but it means in the first turn of combat, she... Yeah, she'll gain 4.5 meters in the first round of combat, extra movement. So, pretty good.
At the ready.
Feeling a bit better equipped now. A bit poorer, of course. We'll talk to other people, but...
That's close enough. Artifact or no, I don't like the likes of you crashing our party.
Give it a rest, Alfred. We need all the goddamned help we can get.
Ooh, that's a bit feisty, that one. What party is it that I'm crashing?
Rescue party.
Not that you'll give a triple shot damn, but we were ambushed by them bloody cultists. Bastards torched the pigsty we were staying in and made off with the Grand Duke of Baldur's Gate himself.
Oh, that's Will's dad, isn't it? I was there in the aftermath. I don't suppose Councillor Floric made it all the way here.
Sure did. For all the good that does us.
She's inside. One of the ground floor chambers.
Guess you need to be a god's damned counsellor to get room and board around here.
So when we come to rescue his dad, we probably want to have Will in the party. I think that would make sense. I don't know about all these random harpers. I don't think they'll have anything particular to say. Let's go into the inn.
The Last Light Inn does not permit the bearing of arms. For the safety of all patrons, please leave your weapons at the door.
Everyone else has got their weapons, so I think I'll keep mine as well. Who's Matt? Oh, Mattis. He was the little thief, wasn't he?
Welcome to our humble... Wait, are you Karlak? A lot of us were in Avernus. We saw you fighting. You were so good.
Well, yeah, I guess I was. I mean, you should avoid fighting for devils if you can. But if you can't, it helps to have a good right hook.
I saw you lay out a Moor demon in 2 hits. Bam! Bam! We were all like, whoa! How'd you learn to fight like that?
Had to. Life didn't pull any punches. It was up to me to learn to take a hit and deal one back.
I've been tossed around a lot too. I want to learn how to fight back too.
From the look of things, you've got your wits about you. A clever mind and a bit of style will take you a long way. Fight with those, and you may find you never need to use your fists at all.
In that case, want to buy a lucky ring I found?
Ah! Nice try, Shorty. Keep it up, though, and you'll be scamming with the greats in no time.
It really looks up to you. That's nice to see.
It is, isn't it? Hope he makes it out of this mess with his wits in one piece. I'd like to see him set up in a proper home in the city. Every kid deserves that.
Last Light's check it out. We've gone legitimate, and Mole put me in charge. What do you need?
You got any stock for an extra special customer like me?
I'm not supposed to mention it to anyone, but I do have something pretty special in stock. A key. What does it look like? What does it open? What treasures await behind its lock? That's for one lucky buyer to find out. Mole gave it to me and said I shouldn't let it go to just any old jackaday.
And then I'll buy it from you.
This is a valuable piece, so it's gonna cost a lot. And that is the price isn't changing.
A little steep. Go on then.
Yes! That's my first negotiation. Here. Pleasure doing business with you. Don't be shy. Have a gander at
Hour-shaped
the
key.
finest
Let's see what else
stock.
he's got in stock.
Welcome
Not that we got
back.
much money anymore.
Are you looking for something in particular?
Oh, let's see what he's got. Ooh, more purples. Arrow of Dragon Slaying. Deals double damage to dragons. Sparrow Slaying. Grievously wounds sparrows. That'd be good to... I mean, I dare say we're going to have to fight dragons at some point. Don't know quite when. Shoes that give armor class. That's pretty good as well. Probably take those. A cloak. Don't really use the disengage a lot. It's an interesting one though, but probably okay. I just don't have a lot to sell anymore. Not really. forgot what the other thing I bought now was. What did I just buy? I bought the... Oh, it was the shoes, wasn't it? Evasive shoes. Okay.
Pleasure doing business with you. Premium trinkets and doodahs.
A quick look. So shoes-wise, whenever the opponent dashes or take a civil... Yeah, okay, they're not great, are they? I like the click... I like the boots of speed on Karlach, though. I think they work well. That's probably fine. I think... I mean, Gale being able to have some more AC would probably be a good thing.
Last light's best
These ones.
right here.
I should take them up to 12. There we go. Yeah, I think that's good. Oh, not what I meant to do. Well, these aren't classed as save, but these aren't classed as stealing.
Have a gander at the finest stock.
Don't wander far. We need to talk.
Hero.
If you have an alternative in mind.
Last light's best bargains right here.
Let's talk to some of these others first, because these are the
Thought you'd
tieflings,
be
aren't they?
10 yards tall the way Zevlor spoke of you. Ceres, Scout. Seems we missed one another at the Grove, but the others told me how you helped us. A pity. You pulled them from one death trap, only for me to land them in this one.
What happened? Where is Zevlor?
Gone. And more than half the others with him. We were ambushed, out in the cursed lands. Cultists of this absolute. Zevlor froze, begged us to surrender. But they were toying with us, making examples. And we'd had enough of taking it. Those of us who cut free just kept running till we found this place. The others... Maybe the cult got them. Maybe the curse.
You think the cult planned this, or was it a surprise attack?
It's hard to tell. We were alone in the darkness one moment, surrounded the next. This army of the Absolute is growing and flowing towards Moonrise. There's worse than goblins on the roads now. I thought we might pass unnoticed along the fringes of this place, escape the owlbear by hiding in its shadow, so to speak. You can see exactly how well that went.
Well, don't lose hope. They might still be alive.
Zevlor had hope. It didn't save him. A little sense will serve us better, I think. But... thanks. It was sweet of you to try.
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
Oh, look who it is. Look at his hit points. 666. He's level 12. Yeah, I don't think we'll be taking him on anytime soon. I was just thinking though, maybe we could try dyeing our armor, make it look a bit brighter. Because I have got some dyes, haven't I? Where's the... Yeah, we could try that one again. Ooh. Okay, what else is the other one? Try this one, maybe. I don't mind that, actually. Both good. Maybe we'll go back to the other one. Yeah, okay, we'll stick with that one. Let's go and talk to Alfira. She was the bard at the Druid's Grove.
Oh, you're all right. Thank goodness. I was worried they'd got you too.
I heard what happened, that people were taken to Moonrise.
I keep replaying it. Over and over in my head. They lined us up like dogs. Asherak was with the kids, telling them it was going to be all right. Maybe that's why they picked him.
Told him to kneel. They took his eyes first. Then his tongue.
How did you survive?
Roland, of all people, saved us. He said he stayed in the grove because of you. And I'm damn glad of it.
I think they were
Without him,
one of the three that was arguing with the first time we went to the
none of us would
grove.
be here.
The apprentice wizard?
Yes. He shielded me and the kids, while his brother and sister rushed the cultists. Cal and Leah were dragged away, along with the others. Roland isn't taking it so well. None of us are, to be honest. How do you do it? How do you keep going?
Don't complain constantly, it's very annoying. Only the strong survive. You want to live? Focus on yourself.
If you say so, but not everyone is as strong as you are. You've done so much for us already. But I have to ask. The others might still be out there. If they're not dead, they're in Moonrise. And gods have mercy on anyone in that hell's pit.
Imagine the cultists are torturing them right now. Don't worry, I'll find them.
Thank you. If anyone can manage it, you can. Just be careful up there, all right? I can't handle anyone else dying.
Okay. It's not. Innkeeper's box isn't in red.
Premium trinkets and doodahs.
A couple turns should do it.
Not too tricky, as long as it's not a 1, we should be alright. Innkeeper's journal, let's have a look at this. May the Moon Maiden protect us. I delayed my meeting with Morfred only to find the entire masonry has been raided and all its inhabitants taken for questioning. I doubt I'll ever see my brother again. If they get to him, I'll be next. One look at my shrine will tell on me. But I would not deny Our Lady of Silver, even under pain of what Ketheric has promised any who do not convert.
Is anyone keeping an eye on those?
It's a journal there. Oh.
Maybe not, Mum.
Well, there's Roland. Let's go talk to Roland then.
There's another bottle of Arabellan Dry back there. Put it on the bar, then piss off and leave me alone.
Jaheira said we should serve drinks, but that we shouldn't serve drunks.
Jaheira didn't save your ragged little tail from the cultists. I did.
Alfira told me you're the reason her and the kids escaped.
Cute. Maybe she'll write a ballad about me. She can leave out the part where my brother and sister were dragged away screaming while I was saving the orphans. If you hadn't filled their heads with all that self-righteous heroic crap at the Grove, none of this would have happened.
And it's my responsibility to bring them back.
They're my responsibility. You go save the world. Or your own arse. Or whatever it is you do. I'll fix this.
Hey, he's not incredibly grateful to us. It's fair to say. Okay, well, you know what? I'm going to take anything that's not nailed down, because I'm pretty low on cash now.
That's curious.
What's this? Loose plank. Ooh, Snowburst Ring. When the wearer deals cold damage, they also create a circle of ice around the target. It's not too bad. Even if it's just Frostbolt, we can sort of create a surface under it. What does the note say? How much longer must I languish here? I'd hoped to be in Baldur's Gate a 10-day ago, but that blasted tollhouse keeper won't accept my papers. When Father hears about this, he'll be furious. Something odd about this village. People skulk around like they've something to hide. The shrines to the Moon Maiden seem ill-tended and barren. I'd hope to learn more about Ketheric Thorn, the village's leader. But talk of him seems to put people on edge. I'm not sure I can bear another hour in this loathsome place. Take that.
I missed that.
What's scale got at the moment? I think we'll keep the dark vision one. I can take that off. That's just skill checks. And we'll put on... Yeah. Do a lot of cold damage, but he does have that cantrip.
What's inside?
Everything we can lay our hands on. Probably end up selling it back to them.
This place is awesome. There's so much stuff.
I think Murcon was the one who was enchanted by the harpies, wasn't he? Don't know about Hyde.
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest.
Let's keep exploring. Talk to Jaheira in a sec. Some flaming fists in here.
Please do propose it.
Oh, there's Floric. Maybe we should speak to her. Tell you what, there's nothing here is off limits. What's this Harper's testimonial? At Harper's testimonial, the last stand of Ketheric Thorm, chosen of Shah. The pursuant text describes a battle between Ketheric Thorm's faithful and magical Harper forces. Do not know what magic the Dark Justiciars summoned to our plane, but if it came from the Weave, then let it be cursed for eternity. For 3 days we sieged the towers, for 3 days their dark bolts cleaved our ranks, and on the 3rd day, as his men and women at last began to fall, Ketheric entered the battle. Silver tray, we'll take that.
If you have an
Oops,
alternative in
we'll have them.
mind, please do propose it.
In the was there a backpack? Slim Pickens. Okay, let's talk to the councillor.
He still won't speak. Just keeps going with the bloody song.
Nothing of use on his person.
His original writ of duty, signed by Eltan himself. Fella must be one of the very first Flaming Fist.
He must know something. Let's not give up on him yet. We believe the cultists have taken Duke Ravengard to Moonrise Towers. I don't suppose you found a way in.
Not yet.
I trust you will do everything you can to free the Duke. But in case you don't find a way, I'll be heading to Baldur's Gate to seek reinforcements. The Council sent a carrier pigeon with news that the city has been dealing with absolutist attacks. The Steel Watch is holding strong. I'll request that Lord Gortash send some of them to aid in the fight against Moonrise. The curse won't harm them.
Holy shit. That's my old boss. The guy who sold me to Zariel.
Who is this Lord Gortash?
Lord Gortash is the man responsible for the creation of the Steel Watch. It's no wonder he earned the title. The Steel Watch are the future of warfare. Gondian automatons that can be sent into battle without risking any lives, except those of our enemies. Lord Gortash had only completed work on the prototypes before Ravengard and I left for Elturel, but even they were formidable. With the Steel Watch at our backs, we can storm the tower whatever Ketheric throws at us, I'm sure of it. I'll do my best, but there's every chance I'll fall to the curse or the cult before I reach the city. Don't count on me and assume no aid is coming. Work with Jaheira. That Harper's mind is as sharp as her blade. Follow her guidance. Farewell. We'll meet again, God's willing.
Okay, what's all that got to say?
So Gortash is a lord now. I'd like to clap eyes on this Steel Watch of his. You already know the story. I was Gortash's bodyguard, loyal as they come, when he made the deal with Zariel. She got a test subject for her infernal engine. I never found out what he got. This is the kind of man who gets a title. Authority. Makes me sick.
We'll make him answer for what he did to you as soon as we get to the city.
The city. Baldur's Gate. Home. I can almost taste it, you know. Not even Gortash can spoil that.
Something about this dude. Let's speak to this man at Vidor.
Heard you're meant to be heading toward the towers.
That's right, but I heard this bedridden fellow might be able to help.
I'm not as hopeful as Floric. For my money, we're better off strategizing without him.
Flame Color. That's your name, isn't it? Art Color? I'm Fistula.
Nathaniel and me climbing up a tree.
We need you, sir. One of our own's been taken, a Grand Duke. You might know something that could help us bring him back.
We found him out in the shadows, just wandering. Nothing survives out there for long. Don't know how he made it, or where he came from.
This is no physical ailment. It is a spiritual malaise. The man's mind has been gripped by the Shadowfell, yet it has not broken.
The name he mentioned, Nathaniel, who is that?
No idea, I'm afraid. Whoever it is must be someone important to him. He's been saying the same thing over and over, ever since we found him.
A song, have you heard it before?
No, not till I met Art, anyway. It seems to be all he remembers.
I'll see what I can discover.
Thank you. Please, if you have any idea how to get through to him.
Okay, well let's try some of these checks then. Let's do a medicine check. We're going to take some guidance on these. Quite a tough roll actually. I think we failed it. Let's use inspiration. Better. That did it.
The patient is physically well, but psychologically detached, dissociated from himself.
He's been in the Shadowfell. All memories will have been stripped away. We need to remind him who he is. Some personal effects, maybe?
Lost in the shadows all this time. He must have left some part of himself behind. Something we can use.
Did you already check for personal effects?
This was in his pocket. He doesn't seem to have any reaction to it now, but he held on to it for 100 years anyway.
Let's take a closer look. Investigation. Oh, had to be a 1, didn't it? I think with any other roll and we'd have passed. Alright, let's use another inspiration.
His fingertips sport calluses and toughened skin, as if from manual labor, or playing a stringed instrument, perhaps.
Flame Color, do you know where you are?
If he does, he isn't sane.
Some parchment there. Looks official.
Where are we referring to? Let's have a look at this letter. Assignee, Art Color, Rank Flame. Objective, to obtain information about current activities in Moonrine Tower and its environs, headed by Ketherick Torm of the region's ancestral Thorm family. Take lodging in the Last Light Inn and begin an investigation into the local House of Healing. Reports indicate corruption, but no corroboration has been obtained. Note, the region's Thorm family are long-standing devotees of Selûne. The reports indicate a Faerun enclave might be gaining momentum. Investigate and report from Grand Duke Elton.
So he was at the House of Healing. Wonder what he found.
Okay, so we need to go to this House of Healing. I think that's probably our next step.
Premium trinkets and doodahs.
Well, let's speak to this cat. Where's my talk with animal? Here we go.
Best bargains right
Majesty.
here.
Hiss! I say hiss!
Your years of hunting and tracking have taught you to recognize a territorial animal when you see it.
Do not seek your territory, noble beast, only a few moments of your time.
I'll allow it. I slinked, of course.
You seem like someone who knows what he's about. Heard anything interesting around here?
Good of you to notice. For my part, I have noticed the cleric is a liar. She promised me a bit of milk. But do you see any milk, do you? Nor do I. Disgraceful.
Quietly admire the cat.
You've had enough. Now go. Quickly. Yes.
Okay. Incredibly illuminating, but okay.
Please, be welcome. Have a drink.
Oh, my gods!
To your very good health.
I'll have to pardon my friend Karlak. She's very excited to meet you.
Yeah. I mean, it's an honor, milady.
I will gladly drink to your health as well, Karlak.
To your very good health.
Well over a century old, and yet it hasn't lost a hint of flavor. Still not quite so sure about you, though. People tend to lose more than just flavor when illithids get their hands on them. I speak from experience. There's an air about you. Something alien. Answer me true and do not lie. The parasite is changing you, isn't it?
Let's be honest, yeah, the parasite is giving me powers I never had before. It's changing me for the better.
Look around you. Good men, good women. Stranded here, 2 feet in the grave. If we're to survive, I have no choice but to trust you. Can I?
What happened to me being the godsend you'd been praying for?
That was a public display of hope, despite private reservations. I have every reason to be cautious. I've traced people like you. People with parasites in their brains. All the way here from Baldur's Gate. The cult of the Absolute is spreading through the city. Quietly, quickly, and with unsettling deliberation. We tracked them to this ancient village, only to be faced with a man we killed and buried over a century ago.
Who is he?
General Ketheric Thorm. Remember that name. He's the leader of the Absolutists. He was a Sharan once. Took to building an army of dark justiciars beneath this very village. Alongside the local druids, we made it our business to see him deposed, dead and buried. But he's returned. Not only does General Ketheric Thorm live again, it seems he is no longer mortal. He has become, in fact, invincible. We met him on the road here, commanding an army of the Absolute, intent on destroying Baldur's Gate. I put an arrow through his eye myself, only to watch him pluck it out like a splinter. He healed right in front of me and chased us into the shadows. Things looked hopeless, but experience has taught me that no matter how bleak things look, there's always hope. You are that hope.
Look a bit smug about it as well. What do you have in mind?
Protected by your artifact, you can infiltrate his forces at Moonrise Towers, posing as a true soul. Find out what it is that makes him invincible, so we can strip him of his advantage. Once Ketheric is without his shield, the sword, together we assault his tower and put a final end to this blight.
You want to make use of my infection. I want to be cured of it.
Any cure starts with understanding the disease. Whatever magic Ketheric's using to control these tadpoles, it must be at Moonrise.
How do I reach him? The towers are surrounded by shadows.
You're not our only secret weapon. Isobel, a faithful cleric of Selûne, and a light in the darkness. She cast the moon shield around the inn. It's the only reason we're still alive. She's upstairs in her chambers. Tell her I sent you, and she'll see you through the shadows safely.
Okay. Well, go and talk to Raphael, I suppose. Or him and Moll are hanging out.
Your move, Moll.
You trapped me? I didn't even want to take this one.
Kalimshan rules, dear. The first piece touched is the first piece moved.
That's garbage! No matter where the night goes, I'm gonna lose it!
Then make the sacrifice useful. Guard your Mistra, or come for my Cyric.
What's going on here?
Look who made it! For once, I saved your butt out there, didn't I? We're square now, Chief. Say, do you play lance ball by any chance? It's my first time playing.
Always laid a fine trap for you, Moll. It looks to me like his Cyric could be dethroned.
We could rig the game with some sleight of hand, but then I'm sure he'll notice. Gale's right, put pressure on him. Attack the pieces in front of his Cyric. I don't know.
My, the Thescan double counter gambit. Vicious. Exactly what I would have done.
How's that for Kalimshan rules?
Brava. Lovely work. I see I was right to make you the offer I did. You will consider it, won't you? What a lovely specimen she is. A blushing apple begging to be plucked.
Please let me smack this creep.
The Thescan move suggestion was inspired. I had no idea you played.
There's plenty about me you've got no idea about.
Don't I? Indeed. But don't you worry about Moll. It goes without saying she still has the unconditional freedom to choose the only option she has left. Besides, I do enjoy being in this neighborhood again. It has such a rich history of abject tragedy. And tragedy, my friend, well, there's my bread and bloody butter.
Just stay away from Moll, you hear?
She won. She has a taste for it now. She'll be the one who comes to me. But enough about my lesser pursuits. Why bother with trifles when I'm in the illustrious presence of my very favorite client? Tell me, oh apple of my eye, how have you been? You don't have any gills to get green around yet, but you do look a little worse for wear in this light.
Oh, I've never been better.
Splendid. And yet, I have this picture in my head of you tossing and turning in the middle of the night, thinking strange things, dreaming strange dreams. And there's this little voice inside of you asking, is this my will, or is it the worms? But you have no answer, and no way of knowing. The good thing is, though, there's only one little voice you really should listen to. Mine. See you soon.
So, maybe on here. Let's investigating this floor before we head up. We don't need rotten eggs, I don't think. Okay, so this is... Okay, it's like a little dock down there. It's cool. Okay, well, we're going to go up the stairs now, I think.
Preparing to mark.
Cat sleeping. Not much going on there.
Better not be cursed.
Ah, Isabel's. This is the cleric. Hello. Saw those. It's in a diary. Ever since I returned, there's been a filth in me. I feel it in my very lungs. Cannot get it out. It will never out. There's death that reeks within me. There are some things even the Moon Maiden cannot heal. There are some things she would never accept in her devoted. They should never have come back. They all not well with her, then. She is. You managed just to rob her blind. Bust of Ketherick.
A bust of Ketherick Thorm as he once was, a devotee of Selûne.
Alright, let's go chat to Isabel then.
Listen.
I didn't realize I had an audience. The true soul who's going to save us all. I'm Isabel. Pleased to meet you.
And you. I've heard you're the protector of this inn, the banisher of shadows.
Myself and Our Lady are doing what we can to hold the line. I hear you and your tadpole will be our offense. Free from the Absolute's influence, yet able to walk among cultists. It's almost too good to be true. But I'd be a poor cleric indeed not to avail of a blessing when I see one. Let me guess. Jaheira sent you to beg a protection spell off her favorite cleric.
I'm going to say Shadowheart's not going to be too pleased.
Perfect. It'll make you immune to the lesser effects of the Shadow Curse, which will get you closer to the towers. But there are places it won't help. Places where the curse is darker, stronger. The cultists are able to traverse even the deepest shadows, though. I don't know how. The Harpers are trying to figure it out.
Selûnite magic. Dark Lady, forgive me.
Good nose. Like a nasty little terrier.
Anything else I should know before heading off?
Ketheric is a frightening man. But you have something he doesn't. Allies worth having. While you're busy in the towers, I'll be sure to... Wait. Do you hear that? Something's wrong.
Hello, Isabel.
Marcus, is that you? What's happened to you?
I've been blessed. You can be too. Come with me, and you can hear all about it from Ketheric himself.
Isabel, do you know this man?
He's a flaming fist. Or was. Came with the others when we created this haven.
And I thank you for your hospitality. True soul, my instructions are clear. Take the girl to Ketheric, alive.
Let's probe his thoughts a bit further. Take some guidance on that.
A haunting face swims into your mind's eye, its instructions vivid in your mind. Nothing is more important than bringing the girl alive.
What's going on? If you have something to say, say it.
Marcus is trying to kidnap you, Isabel. We're going to need to fight our way out of this one.
Pathetic. The Absolute sees all. Your treachery will be punished.
The Absolute. Of course. You can't believe them, Marcus. Ketheric will never give you whatever it is you've been promised.
He already has. Time to go, Isabel.
Oof, okay. I'll have a big fight here. What we got this dude? He is pretty tanky. Operation. Okay. Oh, why can't I get advantage? I can hide here.
If everyone else minds their business, I'll be fine.
Now we'll sneak attack.
Let's see what you're hiding. May the gods take you
where's
first.
my... No, I chose melee, didn't I? Dumb. Hit him quite a lot, though. Aren't through the temporary hit points yet, unfortunately.
Come along, Isabel.
Around a lot. Back up to full health. Which health has she got? Because they're hitting her hard. Oh, like, I'm going to need you on Marcus, I think.
Moving.
I'm going to rage. Only 65, but we can probably reckless that if we miss. Oh, still missed on the reckless, that's unlucky. Gale. All those for now. We're gonna keep going on Marcus, I think. That'll hit a lot more people than just him, won't it? We don't want to do necrotic, because that seemed to heal him, I think. She's almost dead. Is that... if she dies, is it like game over?
Isabel! No! What in the nine hells happened?
Marcus was a true soul. He said he was taking Isabel to Ketheric Thorm.
God spare us. Ketheric was planning our demise all along. Listen closely, for there's very little time. Even if last light falls, your mission does not change. You must find Ketheric Thorm. And you must kill him. As impossible as that task sounds, there must be a way to break the spell that makes him invincible. There are secrets in this ancient waste hidden from... But hark. Something stirs. It's happening. They'll all be taken by the shadows. Only by the grace of Isabel's spell will we be spared the same fate. We cannot hesitate. Not even for those we knew. Those we cared for. They're no longer who they were. Steel your hearts and steady your hands. To battle!
Oh my god, are they all enemies? Hey, what has happened here? What has happened? Okay, I mean, I guess that wasn't something that necessarily was going to happen. Wow. Okay. I wonder if we should go back. Let's try again. Tempted to, because, you know, if we failed quests because she got taken. Yeah, okay, I think we will, and I think we'll leave that maybe till next time as well. Yeah, I've checked the time of the video, it's very long already. So yeah, what we'll do is we'll go back, we'll have another go at saving Isabel. It just, they all went in on her really quickly. Or took her down. Maybe we can heal her? We'll try and do something a bit differently anyway. So I'll just say thanks very much for watching this episode of Baldur's Gate 3. It's been a particularly interesting one, I think. Hopefully you've enjoyed it too. And if you have, if you could hit the thumbs up button of the video, that'd be fantastic. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about the story, this playthrough, anything you like. Just be always interested to hear what you've got to say. And if you're watching this and haven't already subscribed to the channel, it'd be great if you could do so. Thanks very much once again, and I hope to see you next time for more Baldur's Gate 3. Bye for now.